All right, what's up, guys? So tonight what we have is we're actually going to introduce our friend Jake to the bait casting world. He grew up in Montana, grew up a fly fisherman, so he's actually never touched a bait casting reel, never casted one. This is his first time ever. So we set up the casting course. A lot of you guys are probably familiar with Bassmaster's flip, pitch, cast, that was called?
Yeah.
Tournament, or cast, pitch, flip, whatever it's called. So we set one up back here. We set it up as 15 for the flip, 20 feet for the pitch, and 30 feet for the cast. And we're going to try to see if we can get Jake his first experience and a little lesson on using a bait cast reel. So let's get started. Here's the deal. So this is the button that releases the line, right? Mm-hmm. And on this reel, there's two basic brake settings. So there's a brake that's more permanently set, that's set up underneath here, and this is your tension brake that you're going to control. And what this controls is like, so when you release the bail here, mm-hmm. the frog will start to fall, right? Mm-hmm. To tighten that up, you click it a couple times, click it a few more times, and you hit the bail and it doesn't fall at all, right? So what you want to do is just release it until you see the frog start to fall. Of course, we're pitching a frog, which you would never do, but if it was a jig, yeah, that's what you would do.
We'll make it work.
Okay, and then to do the pitch cast, what it is it's basically you're taking out a bunch of line, and this is basically, you have your wingspan for distance in the pitch cast. So what you're gonna do is, you want the frog, in this case frog, to be even with the reel, and you have this much line to work with, okay, as far as distance goes, right? Before you ever start this cast, the cool thing about the flip cast, and the reason that you would use it over the pitch, is a pitch, the bail's open, and you're shooting line out the bail. The flip, you're just
using your slack line.
Using your slack line. The cool thing about that is if you're going along a weed line or something, and you want to fish the exact same distance along the weed line and keep the trolling motor in the same place, you can just keep going and land it really softly in the same spot over and over and over.
Okay.
So the idea here isn't to plop the jig on the water and make a big commotion, but it's to land it softly,
okay,
right above the water. And that's it. Just because we don't have a jig on this one, when you open the bail, see how it's going down a little bit? But with this, just because you don't have a lot of momentum when you're casting it, we're going to loosen the tension a little bit so it flows, so it drops down quicker.
Okay.
So see how fast that dropped down?
Yeah.
This time when we drop it, we're gonna loosen it a little bit so it drops down a little bit faster. Yeah. What that allows is the line to come off the bail faster. Mm-hmm. The only issue with that is now you have to pay a little bit of closer attention to the bail, because you don't want backlash, right? So if the bail starts moving faster than the line's going out, that's how bird nests happen, right? So with this one, you can grab the legs or the skirt of the jig, and all you do is you use this basically for aim, right?
Okay.
And this time the bail's open, and you're gonna shoot some line out, and you can point it at what your target is, and
So you're pinching it with your thumb?
Yeah, you pinch it with your thumb just to create a little bit of, so that the swing is going in the right place, in the direction that you want it, and adds the accuracy of the flip. And this one you're usually starting, around the same place, a little bit. I started a little bit lower than my reel. Probably right there.
Okay. Okay. You're lining those pretty close.
You're probably gonna lose.
So you hit this, starts it right there. Scoop.
That was good. I mean, it's your first time. So it's not a bow cast. This is not fly. Again, you're doing like a fly fishing thing. So you're. Oh yeah, and you bird nested that bad. It's like a 5-foot cast. All right, we're gonna correct this real quick. So this is what you're doing. You're trying to create. Your rod tip looked like this. Look, he was doing like this. So he was like, in fly fishing, what we do to get under brush in tight situations is we take the fly and we create a bow, like a bow and arrow, and we shoot it like that so that you can create like a very, what's this called? Lateral?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, lateral trajectory and be able to scoot it underneath brush. This is not that. So this is, you have as much space above you as possible. The idea here is that it's a very accurate cast, right? So you're pointing it at this. There's no tension on the rod. The flip here, that motion is what is going to bring, and the weight of the lure is what's going to bring
Your
line
momentum.
out the reel, right?
Okay.
So in regular fishing, the weight of the lure is what you're casting. In fly fishing, it's the line that you're casting, right?
Yeah.
Because this is your very first time casting, we're definitely going to tighten this up a little bit. Okay, but see, the bail's open, and the bait's not going down, right? So we're just going to adjust it until it just barely starts to go down.
Okay.
Okay, so that's about as light as it can go down. So with this, there's two types of casts. You can cast it this way, side armed, right?
Yeah.
If you cast it side armed, you need to make sure that you stop here.
Do you stop it with the? Oh, you mean stop? All right. Never mind.
You need to stop the cast here if you want it to fly straight, because most people, what they're going to do is stop it here. It's always going to fly to the left. The other option, and probably for this, is just for accuracy purposes, you can cast overhead. So you bring it here, you stop at the top, right?
Okay.
And then you let go. So you bring it back, you let go, the bail's open,
Yeah.
you let it go, it shoots out. The idea here is, again, same with the pitch, is that you have to make sure you stop the bail.
Before it lands.
Right.
Okay. So it's like a spade cast forward.
Right. So you can bring it back like this. Right?
Okay.
I think this one's like the hardest.
The cast.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I just backlashed it a little bit. All right, guys, so now Jake has practiced for 20 minutes with a bait casting reel, and he now has 5 chances at each one of the stations to flip, pitch, and cast to get as many points as possible. Let's see how he does.
Here's the first one. Right here.
You moved it a little. It's on the line. If it's on the line, it's in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 40.
Where's your marker?
Let me get it on that.
$40.
40. Oh,
Oh.
50. That's a 30. That's 50. That's 50. Okay, for the flip, Jake's got
Good luck.
210.
Uh-oh.
210.
You see that last one? Just saying.
Nobody saw it.
Yeah. 50, 190,
Yeah.
220. 190 plus 30. It's 220.
Yeah.
Good job, Jake.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to the pitch. Ooh, did you loosen up the tension?
Yeah.
You did, okay.
I think so.
Do you remember how I showed you how to check to see how your frog's moving out?
Yeah, you hold it up here. You let it. Oh, maybe I didn't loosen it enough. I feel like I've moved it a bunch.
Yeah, but
Well, it's a little bird nest.
is your bail open?
Yeah. There we go. Now let's try it.
1 moment later. Well, it's going out pretty fast.
All right.
No. 0.
We're gonna have to. Don't mind me.
Bird nest?
Yeah.
All right, come on, Jakey Jake.
bird nesting again. These are kind of high maintenance.
Oh, that was close. No, 0. Oh, that was close. You hit the ring, but it's out. It's a 0. Well, you can loosen the tension. That was a 0 too. You can loosen the tension and that'll allow it to shoot out quicker, but you need to control your thumb then better.
All right, we're going back here.
Okay.
I'll accept my 10 points on that whole round.
0. Is it 0?
Yeah, there's 0 points.
Oh, okay. That count. Done.
Now you want to adjust your tension again this time. So is it open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, try it. I think that's good. Try it. All right, let's go, Jake. You can't pull it in like that, but we're gonna give you 10. Don't move the rod. That's 0. That's a 0. Again, great effort. That was powerful. 0. One more cast. Whew. Close, no. All right, Jake, your first attempt at a flip pitch cast, 230 points. Nice job.
Those zeros hurt a little bit.
That's 20 minutes ever casting with a Baitcaster. I don't think we can hold that against you. Ready?
First cast. 40. If it's in, the legs are in it.
If it's touching, it's in.
Yeah. If one little leg is in.
40. 50.
Oh, that was
30.
a bad bounce. Is this board regulation size or what? Good job. If I scored 0 more points, you beat me. By the way, we're in the North 40 Outfitters warehouse. Ready?
Yep. 0 points. 50. Foot fault, 0 points. 20. 10. That one sucked. 30.
All right, here we go.
Well, I'm only 110 down so far.
Oh,
It was
Sam
that
gets
big,
his-
he just pulled it back in.
that was a good shot
Sam
though.
gets his first 0. Oh, you hit in but bounced out. Oh, there you go. 40. Last cast. 20.
Beat Jake. that was pretty much top priority.
210, 130, and 60.
Wait, this is your first time flipping it all?
Yeah.
Wow.
50. 40.
I see a leg.
50, but by a leg.
Oh.
30. That's gonna hurt. 50. Is this for real?
Yep.
20.
Almost. Uh-oh. I just gave up a lot of points.
You can make it up on the cast.
I don't think I... Oh.
That's 10. Or 0.
Jake came in, started out 230 points. Really did a great job on the flipping. But once we got the pitching, he sort of fell apart on us a little bit in casting. Although there was a moment of glory after that first cast, he sort of plateaued. Then we moved on to Sam. You know, a little worried after the flipping round that he was down to Jake. But on the pitching round, he really came back and, you know, eased all his worries. Moved easily past Jake, and then struggled a little bit in the initial casting, but brought it back on the cast 4 and 5.
Are you talking in the third person?
Yeah, we're now we're now with Jaron, aka Smells Funky, but he tied Jake in the first round on the flipping. He did a great job there. Struggled a little with the pitching, which is actually Jaron's strong suit, and now we are currently maneuvering and massaging out a massive backlash on round 5 or on round 3.
He hasn't thrown
Casting.
one yet. The practice round got a little awry. 0.
That's closer.
0. And 0.
Jake 230, Jaron 250, Sam with 400, and you can see there's a lot of opportunities to improve on this, guys. So we're gonna do a little practicing here with Jake and see if we can't beat these scores. All right, guys, thanks for watching. That was our flip pitch cast competition. Taught Jake a little bit. His first time using a bait cast reel. He's getting better. We're gonna practice a few more hours. But if you guys want to do this competition at home, we used a 50, which is a 6-inch wide circle, a 40, 30, and 20, and a 10. Is that right?
Yeah. 40 inches wide total.
Yep, and then we did it at 15 feet for the flip, 20 feet for the pitch, and 30 feet for the cast. So you guys should definitely try to beat our scores. I'm sure many of you can. We're gonna try to beat our scores right now and keep practicing our bait casting skills, but thanks for watching. Cheer Jake on as he on his quest to learn how to use a bait casting reel. Leave some nice comments in the comments below.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to our channel. And then what else do we have for these guys? Oh, one other thing. I have a question for you, Jake. How would Crocodile Dundee say sweet?
Sweet.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay.